Welcome back to the colony. My name is Clear, and the march of civilization continues ever onwards here in Rimworld despite the game's best attempts at stopping that from happening. And that's a trend I'd like to see continued. Especially after last episode where I just launched right into a nest of Mechanoids and barely made it out with the colonists intact. Luckily I had the foresight of just making a little bit of a base there so I can have somewhere safe to repair the colonists. And well, the Metroids are incoming in 8 days. And there's a crashed Metroid platform over here and on the same island we're currently on, so I'd like to go check that out before I head out to the somewhere over here, down to the Mech-Hive. And hey, if you want to go ahead and catch up with the series because this is your first time seeing this series, well, there's a playlist in the cards where you can do exactly that. Well, looks like we got some ghosts joining in the colony. Will I actually keep them? Maybe after a little bit of, well, let's just say making them, not be able to reproduce. Well, Speedy decided to hide in the room. The final straw was confined interior and incidents in labor. Gather for childbirth. Alright. And we had a healthy childbirth, so that's great. Let's see, now, Sonia is fine. Well, speaking of which, we should probably get out of here before the Mechanoids show up, so I'm gonna recall all the bots. Alright, so that's all the bots recalled. And launch the ship. You know, I have a pilot with a 181% piloting ability. And a co-pilot with a 162% piloting ability. Somehow this all only adds up to 62%. Along with everything else. Maybe it's because of the thrusters. Alright, I guess I could be fine with that. I'm gonna have to make sure I get everybody in there. Alright. I guess it's time to explore that crashed Mechanoid platform. And away we go. Well, we are at the tile. Wanna bet it's gonna be in this one right over here? I mean, that's where my money is. You know what, this is actually one of the best locations to park the ship, so confirm. Plus, I can just build a wall and make the usual hallway of cuts and send in the Mechanoids. And by that I mean bots. So that's a lovely thing I can do. Well, that's a 2% bonus to the melee damage factor for a colonist, so that's right. Let's run that one again, shall we? Well, Classic Cat has had a growth moment. Let's see. She's now old enough to do the following: firefighting, handling, cooking, hunting, growing, mining, plant cutting, tailoring, crafting, and quarrying. Alright, so I guess the 4 passions are intellectual, shooting, medical, and cooking. You know what? Classic can be an early bird. Well, I guess we just have a pet horse now. And now we're dealing with the plague. How lovely! Zaylor, Classic, Kate, and Sparky all had the plague. Well, looks like Greta and Mark are having a bit of a social spat. Let's just see what it was about. Mark openly insulted Red's medical skills. Red doesn't do anything medical-wise. Red is off on an insulting spree. The final straw was minor pain. Alright. Right, you 4, you're coming with me. Right after Sparky and Hayhouse get some weapons on them. Right, we don't have any ULM rifles to act as main weapons. So I guess you're still stuck with assault rifles. Oh well, it is what it is. You lot, you're going down here. Alright, Epsilon, you're gonna be hacking that door. And seeing if we can go find the ground core. Alright, so that's done. And straight into a turret. Go figure! Let's go poke this door. And just a corridor. What'd be behind this door? I wonder. Nope. Just a bunch of trash. How about this door? Yep. Found something. I think this is a mortar job. Anyways, time for us to leave. And skedaddle. Back to behind the walls. And launch everybody behind Area 1. Like so. Right, you two. No, hey, that's a direct hit to the face, I think. Just keep moving. And hopefully they go straight for the traps like they're supposed to. Alright, you two are going back to the hospital. And I think they are going for the hallway of traps. Good! That's literally why I have it. It's for this to happen. And I see I miscalculated. And just, got the wrong spot for the, hallway of traps. Oops. Well, Speedy and Red are in a bit of a social spot. I wonder why. Red viciously insulted Speedy's courageousness. Alright. I guess that's free medical XP for the doctors and free melee XP for them. Right, I'm gonna see about, borrowing the bot. Let's see if this will even work. Assuming I had to fight this, And Marco's off on a murderous rage. Sparky is a target. No. Right, it's on, Warfare, Sailor. Get out there and go stop Mark from, ending Sparky. Just like that. Right, so Warfare, Epsilon, Kate, I think you lot are going into the, Sierra Metroid platform and going to poke this door down here. Oh well, as long as we can get to the, base in time. Thank you for dealing with that turret, Kate. Now we just have to wait for the other two to show up. Like right now. Alright, go poke this door. Oh hey, no Mechanoids, just another, ancient blast door. Epsilon, that's your job. Since, you're one of the scientists. Alright, you two move up here, and we're going in. To find nothing, except a hermetic crate. Multiple of them. One of them is full, though. Epsilon, go open that. That's your job. And it's a Cyber Suits pulsar. Alright. I think that's everything in this, building. Anyways, I'm gonna have somebody go, auto-hack that ancient blast door. And see what's behind this door. Alright, so that door is, hacked. Epsilon, Warfare, Kate, and possibly Sailor. Right, you lot, you're going in there to explore that, Mechanoid platform that's crashed. Oh my, that's a lot of Mechanoids, and, right, time to start running. The other way. To the base. Back to the base. Okay, Warfare. Time for you lot to leave. Yes, because I'm just gonna lead them straight to the hallway of traps. Because that's gonna be the strategy, going forward to deal with a lot of, Mechanoids like this. Okay, everybody in Area 1. Oh, Warfare, why aren't you going? It's really not the Militors I'm concerned about, it's the big ones. Like the, Pikemen. They completely outrange me. Oh well. It is what it is. Right. You lot are going back to the hospital and getting yourselves patched up. Well, you better bot, nice job, YouTuber. You almost let the Mechanoids in. Thankfully, I caught it before that could happen. Please don't throw the Hollywood traps, big scary Mechanoids. Please don't throw the Hollywood traps. Alright, they got the hint. And they're done. Almost dealt with. Anyways, they're all dealt with now. And now, we're gonna grab some volunteers. So we can actually just start killing the Mechanoids before they wake up. And cause more chaos. Alright, so everybody has their mortal orders. Set first target. Target that one. Open fire. Yep, caught it. Speedy is off on a dojo spin. Your final straw was Supreme Expectations. Alright, so there's 2 more Mechanoids. You know what? Don't pick on this group. Well, looks like we found out what's inside this room because mortar shell blew up the door. And it's just trash. Go figure. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let the people manning the artillery go home. And rest up. It's good for you, Mark. You're going in there to destroy the last bat. Just need to find you a weapon that's suitable. Nope, not in there. Not in there. Here we are. Alright, now that that's done. That's your job, Mark. And oh yeah, I guess we missed a turret. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so that takes care of that one. I think there's something in this ancient mad vat. So let's prove myself correct. There's a Tesseract in there. And now it's offline, so that's straight. Don't blow up those met vats, please. Right, now do the other one. And that takes care of that issue. Alright, Epsilon, you're gonna be responsible for opening those, Nope, I just had Solarbot Tier 3 too. And I think that was just some Gravlight panels. What about the other one? I guess more Gravlight panels. Alright. Alright, I think it's time to explore the rest of the building. So, Sparky, Hayhouse, Epsilon, Kate, Red are all going to do that. Just form up there. Alright, now that we're all here, go poke that door. No, just a corner. Go poke this door. Oh, hey, more met bats. And they gestated. Lovely. Tesseract. Just keep moving. Right, so that takes care of that one. And now let's blow up some mech rats so they're not an issue anymore. Just like that. Alright, so now there's 2 Mechanoids in here with us. Just trying to make sure Sparky doesn't become a casualty. Actually, Sparky, you leave. Because, boy, am I worried about that, beam burn from the greaser. Alright, go to the hospital, Sparky. Rest of you, go poke this door. Anything? Nope, just more mad bats. How lovely. Nope, just another corridor. More corridor. And holy crap. That's a lot of Mechanoids. Alright, time to start clean. Back to the base. Red, I'm sorry about this, but I think you're gonna be bait. So one scyther is downed. Well, this fits the issue of the ULM rifle's not opening fire. Right now it's opening fire. No, it's just some Militors. Alright, you can deal with that on your own. You locked up to the hospital to get yourselves patched up. And now same goes for you, Red. Right, Epsilon. Warmfare, actually. You're going in to clear out that, turret. Those lights behind. And then we're just gonna start shelling, the Mechanoids before they wake up. You know, just like that one did. Alright, Warmfare. This is not going according to plan. Just leave. And hope they, follow you through the hallway of traps. That's all I can do at this point. Right, so I guess the holler bots are being a distraction for Warmfare. It went down. Oh dear. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go save Warmfare. Oh, Mark, that's your job. Alright, Epsilon, hopefully you can get there before, Mark does. 10 Warmfare, Epsilon. And if you can kill that Scorcher on the way, just like that, that'd be appreciated. I guess Mark's gonna be Epsilon's bodyguard. Alright, let's see if this one works. Yes, it should now, that Warmfare can get to a hospital in time. Let's see Warmfare. Right, so Warmfare made it to a hospital. Just in the nick of time. Sparky is tending to Warmfare now. Alright, you lot, go to the, mortar. Next in. And drop, your kid. Cause we're just trying to shell them at rats. Alright, set for target. Open fire. Alright, so you got a couple of Mechanoids just stated, but I don't think they're going to be getting to the hallway of traps. Yeah. This is the best way of clearing out the Mechanoids. The safest, too. Alright, so that's that batch of mech bats cleared out. Set for target. See if you can also hit the door for me, because I want to see what's behind here. Yeah, and this... Oh! That was a boss. I'm gonna say that was a boss. And I just triggered it. Oh well, I don't care. They're just gonna run into the hallway of traps. That's just gonna be how we deal with the boss. Cause oh boy, those Mechanoids are scary. I'm surprised this door hasn't been blown up yet. And now there's a secret suit aimed at women. Good. I think I'm gonna give the motor team a break right now. Mark is off on a tantrum. The final straw was one Nero supercharge. And can't affect the armor normal quality as a target. I can make those by the dozen, so I don't really care. And that was an ineffective conversion ritual. Epsilon. Go poke behind that door for me, please. Because I'm willing to bet that's the grab core. And yep, I was correct. Right, back to base. Just keep running, just keep running. Running. And just let the Mechanoids, run face first into the hallway of traps. That's what I want you to do, Epsilon. And just run. Run the other way. Now that I know that's the draft engine. Because I don't think I'm in a state to fight all those Mechanoids just yet. At least not without cheesing it a bit. Which is basically that hallway of trust. And then Son just killed the Mechanoids. So who knows? Maybe I was wrong. Anyways, don't get yourself patched up, Epsilon. And oh yeah, I think this fire is gonna clear out the mech bats for me. So that's great. Because for some bizarre reason, the Mechanoids never built their mech bats to be fireproof. And that's to our benefit, really. Just trying to make sure everybody is locked behind the walls, and they are. And there's a solar flare, go figure. It's a good thing our defenses aren't really dependent upon, weapons like, getting hooked up to the power grid. Most of it is just hallway and trap shenanigans. Well, I guess it's time to go collect the grad core that we came for. So, you lot, hey house. And Zayler are all gonna be doing that job. Go farm up over here by that crater. And then the solar flare is, done. So that's right. You lot are gonna go poke the rest of the Mechanoids. After a convenient fire that conveniently destroyed the Mechanoids over here. Well, we found the drive engine. Thanks for letting me know, Dame. And now the Mechanoids are coming out of their mech bats and are getting promptly destroyed. Alright, right, you don't have a main weapon, so I guess you should go back home. Alright, let's just try to the rest of the mech bats at this point. Just like that. Anyways, you four, go destroy the drive engine. Just like that. I'd say our work here is done, since we have what we need. Soon, when the Hollerbots get to it at the very least. Alright, so a Hollerbot has the drive core, so that's great. And since both drive cores are in my storage system, I think it's time to pack up and head down south. So that means we call all the bots. And that's mostly because the animals are starving. Or either hungry. Well, anyways, let's pack up and head out. And launch this ship. And just start heading down south. Away from the cold. Right, so I need to be over here. Can I get to a grassland style? Nope, that's an extreme desert. That's a regular desert. I guess that's gonna be multiple jumps. So let's go find a nice river tile to settle. And just meander our way down. Definitely not that one, cause I don't think it has a space for us. How about this tile? Yeah, that probably has a space. Nope. Oh well, I guess it's a temporary base, so who cares? Besides, the whole point of this series is to explore the various tiles and see what there is to see. Alright, I guess this is gonna be our new home for a little while, so move the landing zone to, right about here. Confirm. Actually, this doesn't look like a half-bad tile. Well, assuming you, ignore the whole Toxic mod thingy. And nothing went wrong. Good! Well, I think I've hit a pretty good stopping point, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist. All over social media fun to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And info to support the channel financially. There's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. Along with some other bonus links that also support the channel. Anyway, I guess I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.